This week's episode of The Voice Party is brought to you by Big Boy Raps. Get your car wrapped by some of the most experienced and skilled in the Bay. Big Boy Raps, where the big boys play.
For the thousands listening, for the millions watching on YouTube in the future,
for the millions
and millions, I welcome you to The Voice Party. Woo. We got myself, Joaquin Xavier. We got the comedian extraordinaire, JD. We have the most amazing engineer ahead of us, Phil Spooner, and our guest. Introduce yourself, guest.
I go by the name KDub, the California Storm. Turn up gang.
Yeah. That's that your brand?
Not my brand, but the Bay Area's brand.
Turn up gang.
Owner of Prices to Rock.
Nice. Yeah. Tell the people what you do, what your title is.
Well, as Turn Up Gang, of course, I host parties, events. Like, it can be both. It can be one or the other, but mostly both.
Hosting parties, it's funny because I just hung out yesterday with one of the Bay's, host for events, at, clubs, film on mic, and we were talking about how hard it is hosting parties. Like, it's not it's not an easy gig.
No, it's not.
Especially like we were talking about when the party is not doing well, it's your job to make it fun.
Yes.
And that's a difficult fucking gig. Mm-hmm. Talk about that, like how long you've been doing that?
It's been 4+ years.
4+ years.
Yes.
How did you get into that?
Well, it all started, of course, day one when I met Prices to Rock on February 4th, 2017 in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Around like 12:35-ish a.m., something like that.
At a party?
It's not a party. I could say it's a party, but it's at a hookah lounge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was at a hookah lounge. It was when this girl that I met, of course, it was her birthday bash, and that was when that Prices to Rock, of course, unexpectedly. Well, not expectedly, of course. I heard that he was going to perform, and he was one of my top favorite artists. I've been seeing his videos, his music on YouTube. It's pretty damn entertaining.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have got to meet him because, of course, he's one of my idols, everything. So I went. I see him perform. We talked after the party. He liked my vibe. He liked my energy. I liked his vibe and energy. Like, it's like the energy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we added each other on social media, and I heard that that his birthday was the following month, which is March 3rd, his birthday, and that was when we met in Fresno, because that's where he has his birthday bash there. So I'm like, I'm going. And then that's when, of course, after the party, when we was about to head to the bar, that's when we got like really, really close. And for that's how you
became part of the Turnip Gang.
Yes.
Nice. And as one of your favorite artists, you just went up to him to talk to him?
I just went up to talk to him because I've been telling him how much that I like his videos. Like, I've been seeing his parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I remember this one video that I saw back in 2013, I believe, that he hosted along with my homegirl from the Bay, Get It Indie.
Okay.
I've heard her music. I've heard her stuff. Yeah.
Yes, that's my homegirl right there. Shout outs to Indy. Yes, but him and Indy, they hosted this party called Hella Saucy.
I've heard of
Yeah, Hella Saucy Yike Party. And I saw that and I was like, I wish I would have met them back then, because that party was litty. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You say you've heard of the music, Joaquin?
Yeah, no, what, Get It Indie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, for certain. Like, a friend of mine had pointed out a music video thinking that another friend of ours is in that video. They're like, no, this totally looks like Jerry. I was like, that's not Jerry. But I subscribed to her channel and just kind of kept up. I'm all for fresh new music. So it's like, all right, her, Get It Indie, Saweetie. Like, I'm also familiar with Prices to Rock. It's one of those, like, 3 degrees, like, Kevin Bacon style things. Like, he went to high school with somebody from my rap camp. So that was back when he was with the Bay Boys.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the Bay Boys.
G-Eazy and them.
Yeah. He was in the same. Okay.
He was in the same clique. Yeah. Deep history.
You're originally from the Bay?
No, I'm from the 209.
209. That's okay. That's. I thought you were from here because I heard about you through. I forgot his name. Rich.
Filthy Rich?
No. Richmond guy. I forget his name. He's the one that introduced us, like, you know, on social media. OG from the Rich, something like that. OG from the Rich.
OG from the Rich.
I forgot his name. But he told me that he introduced like our page. You know, I don't know if you remember that, but
no, I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, it's been a while.
Yes,
you and I have been talking about doing this for a long time now.
Oh yes,
yeah, it was like almost 3 or 4 months. And as you can see, we plan ahead. That's why it kind of takes a while, and the episode won't come out for like a month, and you know. But like I see the videos you sent me of you hosting parties, like it looks like some wild shit. Dude.
Yeah, wild. I mean, not bad wild.
Not bad wild, fun wild.
Yes.
You're like in a pool with all these beautiful women and like.
But it's just all about making sure that they have fun. It's not like about, you know, like you have all these women and you being around them and people are being looking at you like, oh hey man, KDub got all the hoes. KDub got this, man. I gotta be like KDub, man. I'm jealous as fuck. No. It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
Making sure that
they feel comfortable having fun. Like, you know,
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's the thing too. We always make sure that these girls are comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some girls here in this world that whenever that they're around some strangers, they're gonna feel uncomfortable. Like, who are you? Or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I do get and respect.
For sure.
Because I mean, of course, like anything can happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like anything can happen, like, you know what I mean? But no, like as a respectable person and positivity as I am, no, all that shit is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, why would I bring all that wild, like uncomfortable stuff to my parties? Like, why?
Yeah.
Especially the whole turn-up game parties. Like, why would I do that? Like,
that's your business.
Exactly.
That's what you do for a living. And it's, you know, and if it's something that you want to do professionally, like more,
yes,
it's important to like whoever's involved. Like when I do comedy shows, like I would hate for anyone to like, you know, something to happen to someone at my events, because then that sticks with you to anywhere you try to go afterwards.
Yeah. Always. That's attached to your name forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Straight up. And like, your job is to keep the fun going. And
just keep the fun going. Like no matter
That's
like
hard.
like no matter how many people is there, like whether it's dry, packed, or semi-dry and packed. I mean, you still keep it fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't like put your money into this for nothing. Like, you know.
Is it harder like with that kind of? Because I can see how hard that would be at like. I've been to parties where everyone's just on their phone.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on their vibe.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what they want to do, cool. But like, I imagine like you guys sometimes in the parties you take like shots, right? Like you take videos and like.
I use it from my phone, not like some like you know like a regular, I mean like a regular, you know, video tape, something like that. I just took it from my phone, and whenever my business partners want me to send my videos to them to make like a recap, like a highlight. I mean, that's just the way it goes, like you know. Yeah. And that's how I post them on my Instagram.
So you call yourself a professional party like expert, like you know how to keep a party.
It's all about the energy. It's all about the hypeness.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you don't be the host and being like, yeah. So people, we got this, we got that. No, it's not just about that. Yeah. It's all about like, you know, showing support, like hype people up, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if you see a couple of girls like in a group, like, you know, hyping each other up, and I was like, yeah, y'all better hype her up, like shake that, this and that. Or I see, you know?
Yeah. Like highlighting all the stuff that's happening at the party. And what's the biggest event you've worked on?
The biggest event I ever worked on, I would say one of my shows, and between that, there are two shows that I really do love, and that is, of course, this one show that I hosted along with my brother Sean F. Shout out to Sean F. by the way, from Fresno. It was back in 2019 in October that we hosted One Take J.
Okay.
One Take J. Yeah. And this other show that I hosted last year's March in 2020 before
pandemic.
Yeah. And he passed away. Lil Yays.
Wow.
Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's one of those two shows that I like, and that's like the biggest. Like,
yeah. Okay, I see. For that reason,
Mm-hmm.
especially.
well, yeah, and I just realized that I was the last one that he turned up with.
Oh,
I just realized that.
dang. That's. Sorry to hear that. That makes those memories a little bit more special. Like I
Yes.
remember being one of my friends that passed away. I was at a party. The last time I was at a party with was with him, and or I'm sorry, the other way around. The last time he was at a party was with me, and that kind of like makes that whole night. At that day, I didn't really think much about that night. It was just another party. But now that because of that, it's like, oh shit, like I have that memory. That's the last time I partied with my homie. Yeah. So what made you want to do, that what you do now? Like what's keeping you there?
Well, I would say, of course, like the reason why that I do like I did this in the first place is because they like my energy.
They like your energy.
At the very beginning, I wasn't a host.
Okay.
I wasn't like no special guest or anything.
Okay.
Like, of course, the flyer at the very beginning, like it says, Turn Up Gang presents,
Okay.
and I'm a part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be like one of the main hosts or something. Like, if you're Turn Up Gang, you're Turn Up Gang. Like, you get in there, you help, you work with business.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to business, I mean, we just gonna have to keep the business like going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's our job.
Yeah.
Like, like just keep the flow going.
Keep the parties exciting.
Yeah, and have communication.
Yeah.
Communication is really important. But yes, other than that, I did believe some people was watching me, and they were featuring me, and that's when that, of course, they had me to do a host of a party. I did that first, and I put that on my Instagram, and that's when I had many DMs like hitting me like, hey, can you host this? Can you do that? Or be a special guest to this? I'm like, hey, say less, like tap in.
So now you're busy, it's the summertime. I see you've been busy for.
I've been busier than ever because ever since this pandemic, people have been missing me. Like, people have been mentioning me, saying in my DMs, KDub, I miss you. I miss how that back in 2019 was the year, this and that. Like, yeah, I miss it too.
The last year of real parties.
2019 was the motherfucking year.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 2019 was the year.
And thinking back to it, for me, it was like a rough year, but I'm like, damn, there's a lot of stuff that I don't do anymore since 2019. And people don't party hard no more, right? Like right now, like.
Oh yes, like ever since that whole pandemic, people been realizing as they just stay in the house.
Yeah.
Like like partying isn't really like
important.
Yeah, like it's not really not that important, which I do understand. Like, of course, like people want to stay home, like like take care of their responsibilities.
Maybe
like,
they've got kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, would it kill you to spend the night with your 4-year-old just once? Huh? It doesn't have to feel all neglected.
But there's like a little, like, there's an art to doing good parties.
Right.
Not everybody can do it.
Nobody.
Yeah. It's like, it's not just a thing you can pull off just because you got I got dope sound system, I got this, but then the party's whack,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now, do you also organize the party as well?
Organize, like,
bring the people in and all that.
Yeah.
I just promote.
You just promote. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're involved. You're like involved with the people that's organizing.
Yes.
And you come down as a host. You're on you're on the mic the whole night.
Yes, like the people who put this together is, of course, the people who presents.
Okay.
Like, like they book the place, they book a house for a pool party.
Okay.
And they put stuff all together. Like, they just booked me to host it because, of course, they need someone who can hype the people up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, keep the positive vibes going, good vibes, like make them feel comfortable coming in, like,
Yeah.
Describe your best scenario at a party. Like, what's your typical, like, okay, tonight was a good night, and then describe where it's like, yo, tonight was a wild night. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like that again. Give us two different. Take all the time you need, please. Just tell us.
Okay, well, the way that I say it is, of course, hey, tonight was an awesome, memorable night. Shout outs to this person behind the camera. Shouts out to the people who booked me. Shouts out to everyone who came. Nothing, like no drama, no fights, no problems, no nothing. And everyone, please get home safe. Or get to wherever you're going safely, please. We will be back next time. I don't know when, to be honest, because this and that. But yes, like, thank you to everyone that who came. Nothing but love and respect. Respect too. Nothing but love and respect to you. We will be having this again soon. Just tap in with me, tap in with the people. Blessings to y'all. Please get home safe.
Yeah, that's a good case scenario. That's like how you like to end it. Yeah, and when it's a bad.
When it's bad,
or like when it's like, you know, when it's rough.
I really don't be doing that, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to do all the bad stuff.
Yeah, but has it happened? Like at a party, where you're at a party and like something bad, like, you know, the night doesn't end well.
Yeah, like what's one memory where you're like, oh yeah, that was
that was rough.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you got your highs and your lows in the business, right?
Well,
especially when fights could pop off, or cops maybe get called on you guys because like, you ever had that where like the music's too loud and like cops come and stop the parties?
I wouldn't. I rather, you know.
Okay.
That's fine. We got to protect the brand.
Yes, I gotta, like, you know, not bring that up because of course, like it happens.
Yeah.
Like that's all I can say. Like, it happens.
Especially house parties. Like, you know, when you know, I remember because I used to go with a DJ. I was his hype man, and I used to go to house parties, and especially certain neighborhoods with they're like, you know, the cops get called and like, you know, all right, it ruins the party and like that. You know, I know I get like, you don't want to talk about that, but I just like with house parties, that's one of those things that kind of like I worry about when I'm going to a house party. Like, man, like, you're gonna call the cops on us, you know? Yeah,
well, I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, we just cannot worry about like what's going on. Like, we're just gonna have to focus on the positive side until it happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't worry about that.
Yeah, for sure.
But if it happens, it happens.
We'll be back, like you said.
We'll be back. I mean, like I said, like, a lot of stuff happens. Like, anything can happen, but.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
You were promoting parties before you started working with Turn Up Gang, yeah? Or no? Or was this your first go around?
Yeah. I did. Like, I remember, like before all this, back in 2015, that I go to house parties. I was friends with these college people that they host UC parties. At a mansion or a house, something like that. They send me a flight,
like fraternities and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. So that's one that I promote for them.
Oh wow!
And yeah.
Oh, so you're the go-to guy. Like, I'm gonna throw a dope ass party. I need to hit up KDub. And he's, you know, I need to provide the place. So you did a lot of that with college, like
with our college people. Yes.
Yeah, they party hard, man.
They do party.
I remember not breaking in. I snuck my way into a college like frat party. It was like a Latino fraternity of some I forgot what the name of it was, but I was like one of those. They're like, how did this guy get in? It was me and my crew. We used to go to parties all the time when I was younger, and it was fun, man. They were wild. Like, it was wild. Like, a lot of them, I guess they never got to go out when they were younger. Now that they're in college, they're letting fucking
all the hairs down now.
Yeah. And like, it was wild. Like, I was like, holy shit. And I've been to hood parties where like was nothing like like that. Like, you know, like, oh my God, these motherfuckers are throwing up everywhere and it's just getting out of control. And it's like, but it was fun. Yeah. How do you mind asking how old you are?
I'm 27.
27. How long have you been in the party scene? Like, your whole
overall life? I mean, like I said, it's been since 2015 that I started.
But like that you've been going to parties.
Oh, me?
Yeah, like were you always at parties at a young age?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
No.
Okay.
So what was how old were you when you first went to a party? Not just to host, but just to enjoy one. How old were you when you first?
That was when I first turned 21.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You were a conservative kid. Mm-hmm. I hear that.
So you
must have been wild though. That first one, how you were like, "Woo, turn up, all the way up."
I mean, when you hit 21, you can do everything now.
I'll say this.
How drunk did you get?
Not drunk,
Okay.
but I did got drunk like that one time when I went to Vegas. Like I got drunk one time. Like I had to ask someone to hit a cab for me because I know that I know where to go for my hotel, but I just can't walk by myself and I'm gonna end up
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That. So you parties what was it? Responsibly.
Yes.
Especially if you want to get a little lit, it's No, that's I didn't realize how important that was, especially, because in the party world, man, there's no rules, almost. And you say the positivity is dope, but not everybody plays by that rules in the party.
No, not everybody.
So that's why it gets a little dangerous. I know in Vegas, a lot lot of dudes will lose their wallet bringing home the wrong chick.
I know. It happens a lot. People steal stuff. People misplace stuff. It happens.
All kinds of shit, and that's not including the stuff that women go through, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like when someone preaches like that in that world, because like I said, things could go wrong in parties, and if I've seen it, if you have the positivity as a host or the people organizing it, it kind of sets the vibe for the whole party. We're doing comedy shows or whatever, and whatever the mood of the person in charge is, that's what's gonna set the tone for the rest of the event. Would you say that's true? Like you said, that is how you like to lead your events.
Yes, and of course about positivity. Of course, that is the number one thing that I love about this brand.
Yeah,
we are about bringing good vibes, positivity, no drama. There's no need, no fighting, no shooting, no put nobody on blast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that is the one thing that I'm a part of this in the first place. Positive. Yeah, because I mean, there are some people that's gonna show their colors they don't care. They're gonna give you a bad look.
Yeah.
Because that some people say first appearances or first impressions are everything.
Yep.
When you meet a person and they show that bad side of them, oh yeah, that tells you that they don't want to be your friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I say that real clearly.
For sure. And at parties, there's a lot of first impressions.
Oh yes.
A lot of first impressions.
You're meeting people for the first fucking time at a party, and at a party you want to be disarmed. You want to, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to, and that's super important, man. I have if you meet someone like right now, where you came in, you met my homie Art for the first time. If you would have just met without me as the person you both know, it would have been maybe weird. But when there's someone that and that's kind of how I feel as a host. It's okay, we kind of both know this person. It makes the whole interaction with everyone else chill. You're friends with KDub, oh, then you must be a dope person. That helps a lot, not just in parties, in life in general, with meeting people.
Cosign. The cosign is everything.
That's huge, very important. And on parties or in fucking business deals.
I mean, even applying for a job.
Exactly.
They'll be your references.
Yep.
Can we call your former employer? Can we call your friends that aren't your family?
Yep. And a lot of the people that get hired on jobs know someone. Oh, that's my boy, hire him. Cool. It's
nepotism
easy.
is real.
It's very real. Even just knowing, not even family, even just knowing, the people. Yeah. So, tell us something about yourself that we haven't talked about yet. Because I Turn Up Gang. I like everything you said. That sounds dope, man.
Yes, thank you.
Having fun, being respectful and responsible. That's huge. Especially you deal mostly, I'm sure, with the younger generations.
Yes.
And that's a good way to steer him. Because when we were growing up, I'm a little older than you. Not that much older, but
nah. Age is nothing but a number.
It's not exactly. Yeah. But I went to some parties where it's God damn, man, places got shot up and you know, stuff happened, and I think back like, how the fuck why did I go there? You know?
Well, I mean, it's just not what you expected.
Exactly.
It's not what we all expected.
Yeah.
I mean, people are gonna hate. People are gonna be dealing with like, it's a competition, and and this and this and that.
Yeah.
Like some people are gonna think of it like as a competition.
Yeah.
They're gonna think of something or something. Like, I don't know, like, if it is a competition or not from other people that they're gonna think. But to me, I'm just like it's whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all do what we do. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't do no competitions and be like, oh yeah, I'm winning, you're losing. No, like, it's just not really like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna plan something. I mean, that's you. I mean, you only live once.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, life is too damn short for all this taunting, like trying to win, see who's better than who. No, it's not that.
Is there more than one host for Turn Up Game? Like, is it like you and 3 other people and you're going and building separate parties for maybe 3 different locations on the same night, or how does that work? Or is it just you? You're the one and only. So, you know, you are the only host. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there are 3 main hosts for our parties. Like, there's Priceless, D-Mac, and Shawnee. Like, mostly. Like I regularly see them 3 mostly on the flyer, like their pictures or their names, something like that. Like, Turn Up Game Presents, hosted by Priceless The Rock, D-Mac, Shawnee Sean.
And all
like,
3 of you will
mean?
be like at the same party at the same time, so it's not just you by yourself hosting, or how does that work?
Regularly, yeah, sorry. They don't normally like have me as being a host. Like, I can still walk in and come in because, of course, Turn Up Game. You know what I'm saying? What I do for their parties is that I help out whatever that they need help. Like, if they want me to help with the tickets, or if they need help with their DJ equipment, like, you know, take out their equipment from the car to the party, and from the party to the car whenever it's over. Like, I do that too. Like, it's about having each other's back.
Of course.
I mean, as much as you don't want to do it, like, because, like, oh, it's too heavy, or I feel like that I want to do this part of the job instead of this. Like, no, it's not like that. It's about having each other's back, like I just said, because you want to get that party, like, starting, like, on the time to where that people aren't going to start coming in, instead of, like, arguing, like, no, I'm not doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's a collaborative thing.
Yeah. It's all about, like, in as a team, more than a team, like as a family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we know each other for so long. Like me, it's been 4+ years already. And of course, this coming February 4th, 2022 is going to be 5.
Wow.
Now, is it just house parties, or do you also do like club events?
We don't do house parties. We do venues.
Just venues. Okay. You've never done house parties ever? Ever organized anything like that?
No, not that I know of. No.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I mean, besides pool parties.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's so summertime fun, huh?
Summertime fun,
right.
House parties. Gonna find a house with a dope pool. Hey, clean.
Are those private events or public? Like, anyone could just show up. Like, let's say I hit you up. What's your next event? And then, you know, is it something I could show up to, or is it like a privately, like, it's just gonna be a group of friends?
Well, the way that we promote it, of course, on the flyer, it will say private events.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so it depends on the event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we just got to keep it private, though. Keep the address private, because we don't want no certain, like, you know, suspicious or some situation going on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Especially coming to a pool party where it's like, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we just keep everything all private.
Cool. Okay.
Like, we will give out the Addy to. Well, directly, like not publicly, but directly, like in our DMs.
Yeah.
Like,
for people who are going to be coming, who's RSVP, who said they were going to come now.
Yeah, like, we just promote the flyer to show people, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going," but we have to wait for the Addy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
makes sense.
and normal wise, we will give out the Addy on the day before.
Okay. Oh yeah. But they get an idea of what city is gonna be and all that, like, beforehand, like.
That's a good question.
Because like, if let's say you hit me up and I'm in Richmond and you say, hey, I got a party tomorrow. I'm like, all right, and I don't know where it is. And then I found out the day before,
in Los Angeles.
It's in Sacramento. I'm like, oh shit.
Well,
It's organized ahead of time like that, though, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, but
Because you're saying all this, now I want to check out one of your events.
yeah, but
I
like,
got to crash your party.
but as you text wise, I mean, you can ask like what city is it going to be in, something like that. I just realized that like just now.
Yeah.
But yes, you can do. I mean, you can ask someone a question, where's it going to be at, and they're going to be this city. Okay, cool, that's close to me, like at least like 30 minutes.
Because I'll tell you what's going to happen after this episode comes out. People are going to hit you up about going to your events from the podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
So
especially when you say pool party, like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you've done a pool party, a few of those.
I did.
Those sound like they're really fun.
I did number 7 just now last night. Like I did 7 pool parties this summer.
Wow.
Yes,
That's
champion right there, running the lap. So, do you guys ever do like theme parties? Like October's coming up. Like, have you ever done like a Halloween sort of a thing? Like costume party, maybe?
Not yet, but this year is definitely the year. I have the biggest Halloween festival coming up in Fresno.
Oh wow.
In October 29th.
Nice.
Well, you heard it first at the Voice Party, guys. Oh my goodness.
It's
I got a big one coming up.
Fresno?
In Fresno.
Okay.
One of my good cities.
I got some listeners in Fresno.
Oh, really?
Is it a public or private?
It's public.
Festival. I figured it's public. Yeah.
It's definitely public.
Do you have any other details you want to share about that event? Like,
it's not just like a party. There's also going to be like good all the way artists coming to perform.
Okay.
Like and of course I'm the main host.
Nice.
But along with me, I have a bunch of girls that's going to collide with me. Not just no guys, like it's all females who wants to host with me. Like me and my business partner, we've been talking and we was thinking about having only female host along with me.
Okay.
Because of course, like I'm the one who's always on the mic, always like showing my brand, like showing all but respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing about you want to be the host, respect.
Yeah.
About to lead a party harem over there, like women are just as dope. Oh, so you said so it's not just a party; it's a festival. You said
yes, a festival.
So what's going to be?
Yeah.
Are you guys just like an element at the festival, or are you going to be like hosting the whole festival? Because that sounds huge.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the whole thing.
So tell us what's going to go down at this festival. We're talking costumes. We're talking drinking. We're talking food. Maybe like what's up with that? What's going on?
Well, I mean, like I said about the pandemic. I mean, it's been like a whole year. Like last year was like horrible because of course nothing going on. We all miss it. So that's why that we had to make it big. Like you know what I'm saying?
It's like a kickstarting things back up.
Yeah, like the bounce back. The bounce back is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we gotta bounce back. We gotta bring it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because 2 years ago, my dog, Mr. DJ K Rich, he hosted a Hot Girl Halloween.
Oh wow!
A Hot Girl Halloween, also in Fresno.
Yeah.
That was the biggest event. I believe that was the biggest event that he ever did.
Wow!
And that for him, I give him props. I give him much love, support. Like,
yeah,
he did that.
Where was this, you said?
In Fresno too.
Fresno.
Yes.
There's a lot of big parties in Fresno, huh?
A lot of big parties.
Yeah, that's what I remember when I was younger, and a lot of my friends who have family over there who would go over, for weekends. Like, there's like all kinds of like hip hop, the banda, the music, the Spanish music, all kinds of shit. Like, but it's big, like big old. And a lot of people from the Bay Area go over there because it's like the parties get fun and wild. Like it's a party town.
Yeah. Oh, and October 3rd, also in Fresno, I'm gonna be hosting Filthy Rich.
Oh,
I got
legendary, right?
Yeah, I got Filthy Rich coming through. Well,
you're hosting his.
I am hosting him too.
Dang, that's dope, man. Where in Fresno? What's
it's at a Aztec Theater.
Aztec Theater.
Yeah.
Was it in? That's the name. That's the name of the theater. That's the
Yes.
name of
Aztec.
Aztec. Oh, damn, that's gonna be a big one. Is that? Have you met him before?
I seen him perform.
You seen him perform?
Yeah, but not like meet him watch or something.
Not on the same stage.
Not on the same stage. No.
Nah, that's dope, man. Are you a big fan of his?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Where's he from? Is he from Oakland or
The Bay. Yes, from the Bay, but you know what city? I don't know what city.
You know Joaquin? Where Filthy Rich is? I thought he was from
I want to say Oakland.
Oakland or not Richmond?
Either Oakland or San Francisco.
Okay, I could have sworn
But
Oakland.
I'm.
He's a legend. He's been
He
around
is.
for years, and that's dope, man. Bringing him up and bringing up all his man.
And to
tickets
Filthy
are already.
Rich, I apologize if I'm wrong about you.
I know. I feel bad
because every rapper worth his salt gets a little annoyed if you're not giving them their proper geographical.
I could have sworn this. He's Oakland.
You know, for all I know, he could be from Vallejo. It's like, look, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. Okay.
Someone's gonna pay you a visit for fucking it up. No, that's why I asked you. I want to have you mess up the city now. That's so I know, like, that's your first time hosting for like a music act like that, right?
No, no, not only him. I hosted big tons of artists. Well, not tons, like a couple. I did Sugar Gang Carney.
Okay.
One Take J, of course, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
Lil Ye's. Of course, Filthy Rich is going to be coming up.
Yeah. Is Filthy Rich the biggest name so far, though?
I would not say the biggest name.
No.
I would say, well, you know what? I don't think that there's no such thing as biggest name.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Like bigger audience.
Oh, bigger audience?
Yeah. Because Filthy Rich brings in a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, One Take J, of course, as I saw the crowd, as I was hosting and being on stage, I would say One Take J for one. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is it, damn, that's, so this is like, I mean, because I know with the Filthy Rich, like, you know, he's a very well-known guy. Do you see, like, after hosting for him, you're going to be hosting for other people, like, you know, that's the direction you want to go to eventually.
Yes. Especially when you've been doing this for so long and you're bringing like people and they support you since day one. Yeah. Like they are not on that flake or that lag, like
consistent.
all that. Yeah.
You're consistent. Yeah. That's a dope opportunity, man. Like that is so big. Like when I first heard that I was gonna host One Take J, Sugar Gang Connie, and you're a fan of these people. Like, you're a huge fan of them.
Oh, I've been listening to their music for so long. Yeah. And and that feeling when you said that you're gonna host them, I said, is this really happening?
Yeah.
Like
being on the same stage.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could just picture. I could just stop thinking about it. This is really amazing.
Yeah, and all these. So it's like, when you find out like you're gonna be doing like something on the same stage as people you've been listening for years, and after, you know, all these years of hosting, like, you know, all these other events, does it feel like, damn, this is a big payout? Finally, like everything I've worked for is paying off. My time has come. Yeah. Is that how you're feeling right now? Like, with all these things going?
Well, I never said the words "my time has come."
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah, but of course. Yeah.
No, I feel that. That's dope, man. What are your visions for, like, the future for you with this thing that you're doing now? Like, what in like 5 to 10 years, what do you see yourself, or what do you want to accomplish? Oh, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Got some lunch to take care of.
Oh, lunch.
What do you see, you know, the future for your in your career, or you know, or is that something you don't think about?
Well, as of right now, no. I do not think about that. Like, as of right now, I just worry about, like, me
today.
Like today, like I had to, like, take care of something that I do right now. Like, I work, I make money, I save up. Like, you know, like I've been saying, money making moves 2021. Like, you know what I mean? Because as me, being busier than ever, than the past couple of years, like, money has to be involved. Yeah. Like, you know, so I just been focusing on just, like, you know, just keeping the money up, you know?
Yeah. And you working every weekend right now?
Not every weekend. Well, normal wise, as me going to work, like working wise, yes, I've been working like on the weekends the past couple of a few weekends.
Oh, you work like a regular job?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my life is half normal.
Yeah. Like describe what your life is like. How?
My normal life, of course, I just live in just live in a house, with my mom, my dog, who I look as my son.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I just take care of the house, help my mom out whenever she needs help.
Yeah.
I help her with the rent, pay her every single paycheck. And yeah, I just take care of my responsibilities there. And of course, on the weekends, whenever something going on, if Turn Up Gang has something, if I can make it, I go there.
Yeah.
Or if I have something coming up, if people hits me in my DMs, I do that too. And I travel a lot, of course.
So how much free time do you have? Because I do stand up and I do this, and then I got my job. And then like free time is like very little.
Kind of little.
Yeah. So for you, how does that balance? How do you bring that balance to yourself to keep yourself even positive? Because after a while, for me, being busy with shows and being busy with work and all this other stuff, when I finally have free time, if it's too much after a while, like I just had recently where I feel burnt out. Do you ever burn yourself out?
Well, I mean, it's just about like just letting them know that if you have to do this first, like if this comes first before like a show or a party, I mean, you just have no choice but to just take care of your responsibilities,
Yeah.
Yeah, but if there is a show that where I get out in time, then that's when I can make it. Like
for sure.
Yeah, like
handling things that's gonna pay your bills first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you're just gonna have to like be smart. Like work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's how that my life is like right here, like rising to the top.
Right.
It's because you have got to think smart.
Yeah.
Using your brain is the best ticket out.
Yeah. And like not wasting moments. Like, like if you're gonna go out to do this, like it's got to be worth it.
Right.
It's not just to go and kill time at these events where you're not going to benefit in any way.
Right.
Like that's one of those things that as I got older, like I realized like, and if I got to, first things first, I got to take care of my job, because that's what's, without my job, I'm not going to be able to drive out to these things that I do. And, that's, some people get lost in that, and they see like, oh, there's a little bit of potential growth in this thing, but like they start slipping on their regular job. Right. And that's like, you don't want to end up in that. Like,
right. I mean, there is a point where there is a point where you're reaching to, no matter what your creative outlet or what your more passionate leanings, where you do take that leap and you say, I think I'm leaving this job. But you have to know when the right time.
Yeah.
It's hard for a lot of people. Some people want to quit tomorrow just because they had their first successful stand-up gig, or their first rap song is starting to take off. So they're like, I quit. And it's like, oh, wait, what about the other 12 songs you need to make that need to be hits?
Okay, you're miserable at your job and you think, oh, I already got, Yeah. And that's the thing, like, eventually do you see yourself, when you get really busy, just doing this full time?
That's a good question. Actually, I kind of do.
Yeah.
I really do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Someday you'll be hosting parties for princes in Dubai. Watch.
Oh, one day it might happen.
Hosting one of those spring break things for MTV.
Oh yeah. Classic.
I figured that's what I meant earlier. I figured that's kind of like, if that's what you're in, that's what you want to be doing eventually. Like one of those, or one of those like big Wild 94.9 or 106 KMEL events that they do. Where like the lineup's like huge and you're just on the mic all night. And if you like doing, that's a crazy thing, because like not everyone can host, man. Hosting is not for everybody. Right. And it takes a special energy to host an event and do really good at hosting it, keeping the energy fresh throughout the whole party. Even for comedy, that's hard as fuck. It's hard. It's hard. It's like, hey guys, keep paying attention. Like, you know. That's what you're saying essentially, right?
Well,
Guys,
yes.
Keep paying attention to the show, guys.
Yeah, but I mean,
Or keep having fun, you know, like you do. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, some people don't really pay attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just be like, oh, I listen to this all the time. I don't need to listen to all this. You know what I'm saying?
Would you mean that like in a party or at like an event, like for example, the music event? Because there's a difference with that, right? Like, because one, they're paying attention. The other one, they're there to have fun.
Right.
So what do you see is like, which one's more, do you see one is more difficult or how are they different?
Well...
Like the difference between doing an event where one take J and a pool party. Like, I just want like the difference between those.
I would say that people like they pay attention more at the shows.
At the shows.
Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to like pool parties, of course, I mean, some people are gonna be like, hey, I mean, you're the one who's this or you're the one who's that. Like, for example, like say that at a pool party, a DJ was mentioning about. They did, like someone threw a water balloon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, someone threw a water balloon and water hit the equipment or something like that.
Ooh,
and
yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, like they're gonna get irritated and they're gonna say, "Hey, everyone, a water balloon just hit my DJ equipment. That's not cool." And let's say like a female says like, "Man, what you talking about? We're at a pool party," or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a pool party. Why are you complaining?
Is it your job to kind of like address that or diffuse that?
It's really, really important because I mean, of course, I mean, I don't want these people to end up paying for it. Like, you know,
yeah, it's expensive too.
Yeah, really expensive. Yeah. Like, I just had to make an announcement. Like, you can do water damage like here and there, push each other in the pool, splash each other, water guns. Like, we don't care about that. Yeah. Just don't go this way. Yeah. Because of course, I don't want y'all to be in a situation to where that you're gonna be paying for something that you know that you're gonna be like, I don't want to pay for that. Like, that's his shit. Like, you know,
that bill is no joke.
Really no joke. You wasted like $500 to $1,000 on that for nothing.
For those mixers,
livelihood right there.
Exactly. Yeah. Those Pioneer fucking.
Now is there like some documentation you get them to sign just in case the damage?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like hey, when you come to the pool party, you have to sign a waiver saying that if you were to damage equipment belonging to like, you know, turn up gang member, then you're gonna have to owe for that damage. Because trying to convince somebody to pay that doesn't want to pay beyond legal,
that's got to be crazy.
Difficult.
Well, I did sign one paper for this one pool party that, of course, they considered me paying, which I had to show support, so of course, but I actually didn't like read it. I mean, I just signed it because, of course, I know that I'm not gonna do no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, for who I am.
Right.
Yeah. So I just walked up, you know, signed a contract, and just like whatever.
But the guests don't.
But I believe that maybe that paper does say what you just explained. I believe maybe that's what it said.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I may be wrong. Yeah. But
that doesn't happen often, though, right? Where you got to sign some shit.
No.
Okay. Because then I would be uncomfortable having to sign for, like, you know, hey, you got to do a 10-minute set of this show. And like, okay, but you got to sign right here. Like,
I wonder if the DJs can get their equipment insured.
I'm pretty sure some. I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know either.
You guys have your own DJs, right? Turn Up Gang?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Prices sometimes DJ, so does Shawnee and D-Mac mostly.
Okay. So you like a one-stop shop for all party DJs. You said you also do like chairs and stuff? Like you also provide that?
Chairs.
That's what I thought you said earlier. Like,
no.
Guys just the entertainment part. That's what you guys.
Just entertainment.
The furnishing's not really.
No. That's. I got confused. I thought I heard that. My bad.
No chairs. I remember saying about no chairs.
Now, what about? I'm assuming that when you go to these venues will have alcohol, right? They'll have maybe a bartender and the alcohol will be available. Yeah.
Oh yes, like, you know, like some VIP session, cabanas. Like last night, there were like 10 cabanas sold. Like, you know, like a big tent with chairs and all that, and this one statue cup holder or something like that. Like, you know, and they have bottles on it ready.
Nice. Gotta come to one of your parties.
Yeah, now I'm thinking I gotta come to one of your events, man.
Oh well, I mean, last night was the very last one, by the way.
Oh really?
Well,
what do you mean last
one? For this person. From last night, that's the very last one.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm saying like something that Turnip Gang's a part of. Like that's what I mean. Like
Turnip Gang, a pool party.
The next party you guys organize, we gotta come.
That I don't know yet.
We should make a trip out to Fresno for the Halloween festival.
Yeah, come through.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I mean. One of those events you guys are. Yeah. You know, I just want to see
the next thing you guys do.
It's just me doing it.
It's just you doing it. Okay. I'll check it out,
we'll
man.
support you too.
We're about at an hour now. We've been going at about an hour. I don't know if you realize that yet.
Already?
Yeah. It's 2:56.
God damn, you was not bullshitting.
Yeah, not bullshitting. But I want to say, for our listeners, I want you to shout out your IG, and also we'll open it up to you to like any closing thoughts or any last things maybe something you forgot to mention that you want to bring up, and I'll ask you again just to clarify where like the upcoming one with Filthy Rich, where the date and time again for that event. But yeah, if you want to.
Yes, of course. Well, of course, you people can follow me on Instagram, KDub _ the, not the like THE, the THA, California Storm. So KDub _ the California Storm.
Okay.
And for the Filthy Rich show is of course on October 3rd at Fresno at Aztec Theater. And it's an all ages event, by the way, all ages. Nice. So if you and your kids want to come, have fun, keep everything all cool, positive, and respect, please slide through. Oh, and you can link in my bio too for free tickets. Oh, yes. There's a VIP for ladies only, a backstage access for the ladies too, and guys, for you guys, there's a free general admission in my bio too. So if you guys want to get a free admission, admission. I'm sorry, but yes, if you want to have that, you need to get that ticket in my bio and come by 7:30 if you want to get in free. And there is a code, KDub code, which I will show on my story sooner than later, that you can pay for 50% dollars off. Okay,
man, I appreciate you taking your time. You drove a long way to come out here, man, and we've been talking about this for a long time. Thank you for fucking with us.
Hey, thank you for having me. It's really a pleasure. And by the way, I just looked at my Instagram, by the way. This is my 12th.
12th podcast?
Yeah, it's 12th.
Nice.
We're happy to be 12.
Happy to be 12 for you.
Yeah, this is my 12th overall, and I really do appreciate this so much.
It's our pleasure.
I mean, good things like this, blessing things like this happens to people who stays humble, who always shows respect.
For sure.
Of course, like always shows respect, not taking advantage of nobody. Like there is no like harm feelings, not attacking nobody. Like nothing. Like if you are surrounded by negativity, or if people are going to show you behind your back like some flakes, I mean, the best thing to do, as much as hard it is, it's just about like, just cut that out. Like just cut it out. And to everyone out there, I know that it's hard in life to where that I know you've been working with this person for a long time, but if they show you that they've been using you, taking advantage of you, or if they are going to show to where that you are a bad person, whether that it's behind your back or on social media or face to face, the best thing for you to do is just leave it at that. Like just leave it alone, move on. What's done is done, and there is no need to look back in the past where there's bad memories. You can talk about good memories way back in the past, but if you're stuck in the past about bad memories, you're just hurting yourself.
Amen to that.
Amen.
So please, everyone, move on. Life is too short. Please show respect for everybody. I mean, love them or hate them, but just show respect
and have some fun.
And have some fun. Good vibes, positivity.
All right, thank you, man. We look forward to seeing you at one of your events. Do what you do.
Well, I echo his sentiments. We look forward to seeing you at one of your events. This is a good conversation. I would even move to say we'd love to have more of the Turn Up Gang on here, as well as yourself, huh, JD?
Yeah. We could, man.
You know, I'm definitely I'm familiar with Priceless's music. That guy gets busy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep, he stays humble. He's a strong-minded ass person. Strong-minded, and that's why that me and him always collide. Like whenever that we meet up. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
One more show that I do want to mention real quick.
Yeah.
We are going to be colliding with Shorty. In Chico on October 23rd. Like the whole Turn Up Gang is going to be colliding with Shorty, the artist.
Yeah.
Like in Chico.
Wow, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, what day is it?
It's in Chico and it's on October 23rd.
October 20th. Damn, you're busy in October. You're busy in October, right? Okay. Yeah. So, Chico is one of those cities. I when I was in my early 20s, a lot of crazy parties over there.
I've been seeing their parties. I've been seeing Priceless and the whole gang being there. I just didn't make it because I had my own stuff or I got like something going on.
Yeah.
But
they party hard over there.
Yeah. I mean, we're not always together because I'm not an artist. They're artists. Yeah. They got their own stuff. I got my own stuff. Yeah. Like I said, my life is half normal. Their life is, well, let's say chaotic as hell, you know what I'm saying? Because they've been doing this for a long time, making music. Performing. Performing. They had to deal with security. They had to deal with a lot of attention, like some fights is gonna happen, shooting is gonna happen, this and that, or they've been trying to hit up about some beats, something like that. I mean, it's hard to be an artist, but as them doing it for years, they got it in the bag. Without no doubt.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like I said, man, we look forward to being out there, and I'm glad you brought that up. That's a big event to leave out. Again, thank you all for listening to the Voice Party. Be sure to follow KDub on social media and check out one of his events if you're in the Fresno area. Check out the Voice Party if you're listening to, and that's been the Voice Party. We're out.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Man. Yeah, that's a Filthy Rich, and then what's it? Shorty. That's